So good afternoon everyone. Open to page number 7. Open page number 7. What did we do in the last class, children? What did we do in the last class? Which part of the topic we had completed? What did we learn? The phrase. What is a phrase? What did we learn about the phrase? So precisely.
A phrase is a group of words that does not have one key.
Yes.
Page number
7. A phrase is a group of words, yes, but does not have complete meaning and it has no subject. We don't know whom we are speaking about. Okay, so yes, in the last class we completed about a phrase. Any doubt in the last class?
No, ma'am.
Yes. So move on to page number 7. H. The H1 we had not done in the last class, so we'll complete H. The position of the underlined words, underlined phrases is incorrect. Rewrite each sentence with the phrase in its correct place. The words that are underlined are called phrases. It is not in a correct order. Okay, we need to put it in proper order. The first one's here. The little girl made of flowers wore a crown. So this sentence is incorrect. You need to put it in a proper sentence. You need to create a frame, a proper sentence. That is, the little girl wore a crown made of flowers. Now see the second one I'll show you. We are doing the H part. Sentence 2. Open page number 7. Now see here. The girl is very shy in the front row. And what are they underlined? In the front row. Okay. Now here, this order of the sentence is wrong. So what will I do? I'll write the girl. Now, what should I write first, student? Put it in a proper sentence.
In the front row.
Yes, in the front row. The girl in the front row. Then what?
Is very shy.
Yes, is very shy. Is it clear? Yes. Write it down, everyone. Write it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You will start writing. Completed?
Ma'am, I will. Am I written?
All are written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now see the
Am I
third
written?
sentence. Yes. See the third sentence. The small house belongs to my uncle at the end of the road. So which sentence I will start first? I will start first with the small house. I will start with the small house at the end of the road. The small house at the, write it down children, end of the road, and then belongs to my uncle. Belongs to my uncle. Write it down. Written everyone? Yes. Who will read the fourth sentence? Yes, read. Read the fourth sentence.
The bag is mine and white pocket.
Yes. Give me the correct answer.
The bag is red and white pocket. The bag is red and white.
Yes, very good. The bag. Yes. The bag. Yes, good. The bag with red and white pockets is mine. Write it down. The bag with white and red pockets is mine.
Is mine.
Yes, it's mine. The bag with red and white pockets is mine. Write it down, children. Who's that? Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now sentence 5 and 6 write HW. Sentence 5 and 6 write HW. Do it for homework. Written all of you HW?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So any doubts in the first topic, the sentence? Any doubts, children? On sentences? In the first topic, what we did? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
No?
No doubt, ma'am.
No doubt. Good. So shall we move on to the next topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Open to page number 8. What is the name of the topic?
Ma'am, subject.
Yes. Subject and
And
predicate. Subject, predicate. Okay. Who can tell me what is a subject? What is a predicate? Yes. Yes.
Subject is talking about.
Okay. Now I'll tell you. First we write okay. In a sentence we have two parts. Okay. Whatever sentence we write, it has two parts. The first part is called the subject. The first part of the sentence is called a subject. Any sentence that we write, it has two parts. So a sentence has two parts. The first part of the sentence is called a subject and the second part is called the predicate. Okay, if I ask you, next time if I ask you how many types does a sentence have? A sentence is divided into two. Okay, a sentence is divided into two types. If I ask you how many types is a sentence divided, you'll say two types. So which type of sentence, by which is it divided? It is divided, a sentence is divided with a subject and a predicate. Now, what is a subject? What is a predicate? See here, a sentence contains two parts, a subject and a predicate. The subject tells you who or what the sentence is about. The subject has a noun and it can be one word or a group of words. Now, for example, I'll give you an example for subject. Okay, now what is the subject? The subject is the first part of a sentence. Okay, what is the subject? a subject is the first part of the sentence. Now I'll show you what is the first part. Now my sentence is the dog is barking. Now, which is the first part of the sentence? That is the dog. What are we doing? Whom are we talking about? We are talking about the dog. So the dog is called the subject. So what is a subject? A subject tells us whom are we talking about in the sentence. So we are talking about, whom are we talking about in the sentence? The dog. So this dog is a subject. So it is the first part of the sentence. Okay? So it is the first part of the sentence. First part of the sentence is the subject. And next, what is predicate? What is a predicate? Predicate is the second part of a sentence. Now I will give you the same example. The dog is barking. Okay. Now what does the subject tell you? The subject tells you whom it is talking about. But what does the predicate tell you? The predicate tells you what the subject is doing. What is the subject here? The dog. What is the dog doing, children? The dog is, yes, the dog is barking. So it is the predicate. And this predicate is the second part of a sentence. The predicate tells us, yes, the predicate tells us what the subject is doing. In the first example, the first part of the example about the subject, in subject we talk about whom are we talking about. Okay, we talk about somebody. We are talking here about the dog. But in predicate, we are talking about what the dog is doing or what the subject is doing. What is the dog doing? It is barking. So it is the second part of the sentence. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. I'll give you another example. Yes, I'll give you another example. This is second example. The teacher who will read this to me? Who will read the sentence for me?
Ma'am.
Yes, read. Yes, read.
The teacher teaches our students.
Is it teach? Is it teach or teaches? Is it teach or teaches? Teaches. The teacher teaches her students. Now, what is the subject? Who is the subject?
The teacher.
Yes, the teacher is the subject. Whom are we talking about? Whom are we talking about here? Yes, we are talking about the teacher. What are we talking about the teacher? What does the teacher do? The teacher teaches her students, so it is a predicate. The predicate tells us what the subject is doing, and the subject tells us whom are we talking about. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, third example. Who will read this for me? Yes, read. The sun is shining in the sky. Yes, tell me the subject, tell me the predicate.
The sun is the predicate. Is
Yes, yes, we are talking about the sun. We are talking about the sun. So it is a subject. And what is the sun doing? Shining in the sky is the predicate. We are telling us about what the sun is doing. The sun is shining in the sky. Any doubts in subject and predicate? Sure? No doubt? No doubts? Okay. Now the next one. Now open to page number 8. Open to page 8. The first one, match the subjects with the predicates to make sentences. Match the subjects with the predicates to make sentences. First one, chess. Wait, I'll just put it down here. A1. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D, E. Now the first one, chess. Chess is a subject. Listen here. The word. Listen here. The words in blue color is the subject. You need to match it with the predicate. The first one in blue is chess. So what will be the predicate for the subject? Yes. So I'm going to match my first one with C. Chess is played on a board of 64 squares. Second one, Bihu. Yes, very good. Bihu is an Assami dance. Bihu is an Assamese dance. The female kangaroo. Yes, very good. The male kangaroo. Yes, the female kangaroo carries its baby in its pouch. The third one is D. Who is that? Did I ask you, Sartha? Wait till we complete. Fourth one, the Indian flag. We all have to do together. Yes, the Indian flag has saffron, white, and green bands. So the fourth one, I'll match it with alphabet E. The last one, Lata Mangeshkar. Yes, was awarded the Bharat Ratna in 2001. So I'll match it with alphabet B. Completed? Okay. We move on to the next page. Now, B1. Circle the subjects and underline the predicates in these sentences. Now, the astronaut Sunita Williams who's that? Who will read the first sentence for me? Yes.
The astronauts has been too many times.
Yes. The astronaut. Yes. The astronaut Sunita Williams has been to space many times. Now what they have told you? Circle the subjects, underline the predicates. Now tell me which is the subject here. Whom are we talking about? Yes. 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 So, what should I circle? What should I circle? Yes. I will circle this. We are talking about the astronaut Sunita Williams. Circle the astronaut Sunita Williams. What has she done? What is the predicate? What has Sunita Williams done? Yes. Has been space many times is the predicate. Has been to the space many times is the predicate. Second one. The furniture in this room looks old. Yes, good. The furniture, yes. The furniture is the subject. Yes. In this room looks old is the predicate. Third one. Who will read the third one to me? For me? Wait. I want Tejas. Yes. Rajesh and Rajni study in the same class. Which is the subject? Who is the subject here? Yes. Rajesh and Rajni. Circle Rajesh and Rajni. What do they do? What is the predicate? Yes. Study in the same class. Underline it. Completed, children? Now, 4 and 5 mark it as HW. 4 and 5 write HW. Written HW? Yes. Shall we do the next one? Shall we go for the next one? Okay. Now see the C part. The sentences below are jumbled. Okay? The sentences below are jumbled. They do not make any sense. Rewrite each sentence with the correct subject and predicate. Okay? Now, they have given you the question as whatever sentences they have given you, it is all jumbled. It's all gone up and down. You need to frame new sentence. Those sentences which are jumbled, they do not make any sense. You need to match the proper subject with the proper predicate. Now see the first example. The fruit seller near a house is observed on 22nd April. Does it make any sense? No, it does not. So what you need to do, you need to join the first sentence with some other sentence which gives a meaning. Now for example, see here, they have given you the answer for the first one. The fruit seller near our house keeps fresh fruits. Now this keeps fresh fruits is given in your second sentence. Are you getting me? See the answer. The fruit seller near our house keeps fresh fruits. Now these words, keep fresh fruits, is given in your second sentence. Now you will understand. See the second one. Earth day. Okay, the second one is Earth day keeps fresh fruits. Does it make any sense?
No, ma'am.
It does not. So Earth day, where should I match? Where will I get? Where will I get this Earth day? Where should I connect my sentence? Yes. So, yes, you can see the lines down. In your book, you have lines here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, write it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, put number 2 and write Earth Day is observed on 22nd April. Written?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now see, the third one we have my, the third sentence. My brother is ripe and ready to eat. Is the sentence making sense?
No, ma'am.
So where should I join?
My brother is sick and in bed.
Yes. Yes, you need to join the third sentence with the fourth sentence predicate. My brother is sick and in bed. My brother is sick and in bed. Write it down. Who will read the fourth sentence for me?
Ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
I need a new pair of scissors. I need a new pair of scissors. Sick and in bed.
What is the answer? Is it
Ma'am,
right?
I need a new pair of scissors to cut chart.
Yes.
To cut chart paper.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes. Anyone else with any other answer? Yes. I need the new pair of scissors to cut the chart paper. Write it down. Now, number 5, 6, 7. Write it for your homework. 5, 6, 7. Write HW. Any doubt in this? Yes? Any doubts, children? No doubts? Yes. Who has a doubt?
Page number 6.
Page number 6. Yes. What happened? Page number 6.
Page number 7. 4 to 1.
The bag is lined with red and white pockets. What will be the fourth answer? Can anyone help him out? We had done this. Can anyone help him out with the phrase? The bag is mine with red and white pockets.
The bag with red and white pockets is mine.
Yes, the bag with red and white pockets is mine. Understood, Aditya?
Yes, ma'am.
Who had asked me this question? Who was smart of each other?
Yes, ma'am.
What's her name?
Ma'am, Roshan Jadhav.
Okay, Roshan. Did you get the answer, Roshan?
Yes, ma'am.
The bag with red and white pockets is mine. Number 5 and 6, that one you will do it for homework. Any other doubt, anyone?
No, ma'am.
Simply don't say no, ma'am. If you have doubts, you need to clear it. You need to ask, ma'am, if you have any doubts or if you have not understood anything. Go through the book, what we have done today. Just go through what we have done today. Just see if you have any doubts, we will clarify it now. Anything? Anyone else?
Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
So in the next class,
No, ma'am.
yes, we shall start with the new topic. Okay. So whatever homework is given for today, you need to complete that homework and we'll meet in the next class. Yes, children?
Ma'am,